How's it going? This is more of an experiment because in the next couple of weeks here, we'll be opening up this Elite Trainer box that I bought once we're at 1K subscribers. I decided to test out live stream because I've never done it before. I'm actually not sure if I'll do this on live stream. I might just film it and then upload it later. I'll find out what would be the best method to get that content to you guys. But I'm not sure how many people will join or if anyone will join, to be honest. But what I'll be doing today is I'm going to be streaming until I'm able to memorize the first 150 Pokemon in order. I've got my Pokemon card binder right here to kind of help guide me through it. And also a cheat card at the end just to make sure that I'm doing this without cheating. I brought a blindfold that I will use to cover my eyes, and I will try to recite all 151 Pokemon in order. This could potentially be very boring, so I don't know what to do to make it more entertaining, but you'll be hearing me mumble to myself and mutter to myself as I try to go through. I once had a decent number of these memorized. I've been collecting Pokemon cards since I was pretty young. So when I was really young, maybe 8 or 9 years old, I had a decent number of these memorized. But since then, I haven't really attempted to memorize any Pokemon. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get started. Okay. Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur, Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard, Squirtle, Wartortle, Blastoise, Caterpie, Metapod, Butterfree, Weedle, Kakuna, Beedrill, Pidgey, Pidgeotto, Pidgeot, Rattata, Raticate, Spearow, Fearow, Ekans, Arbok, Pikachu, Raichu, Sandshrew, Sandslash, Nidoran, Nidorina, Nidoqueen, Nidoran, Nidorino, Nidoking, Clefairy, Clefable, Vulpix, Ninetales, Jigglypuff, Wigglytuff, Zubat, Golbat, Oddish, Gloom, Vileplume. So that seems to be the first, let's see, 19, 18, 36, 45. So that's about a third of them. So let's see if I can get through that first third a couple of times. I know up to Raticate pretty well. So Spearow, Fearow, Ekans, Arbok, Pikachu, Raichu, Sandshrew, Sandslash, Nidoran, Nidorina, Nidoqueen, Nidoran, Nidorino, Nidoking, Clefairy, Clefable, Vulpix, Ninetales, Jigglypuff, Wigglytuff, Zubat, Golbat, Oddish, Gloom, Vileplume, Paris, Parasect, Venonat, Venomoth. Okay. So now that would put us at about 50. So Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur, Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard, Squirtle, Wartortle, Blastoise, Caterpie, Metapod, Butterfree, Weedle, Kakuna, Beedrill, Pidgey, Pidgeotto, Pidgeot, Rattata, Raticate, Spearow, Fearow, Ekans, Arbok, Pikachu, Raichu, Sandshrew, Sandslash, Nidoran, Nidorina, Nidoqueen, Nidoran, Nidorino, Nidoking, Clefairy, Clefable, Vulpix, Ninetales, Jigglypuff, Wigglytuff, Zubat, Golbat, Oddish, Gloom, Vileplume. Okay, Paris, Parasect, Venonat, Venomoth, Diglett, Dugtrio, Meowth, Persian, Psyduck, Golduck, Mankey, Primate. Okay, if I can get through those ones, that'll put me at about 60 of the 151. Okay, Paris, Parasect. So these are all bugs. Paris, Parasect, Venonat, Venomoth, Diglett, Dugtrio, Meowth, Persian, Psyduck, Golduck, Mankey, Primate, Growlithe, Arcanine, Poliwag, Poliwhirl, Poliwrath, Abra. Okay, let's start from the beginning. Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur, Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard, Squirtle, Wartortle, Blastoise, Caterpie, Metapod, Butterfree, Weedle, Kakuna, Beedrill, Pidgey, Pidgeotto, Pidgeot, Rattata, Raticate, Spearow, Fearow. Oh man, am I forgetting something? Is it Pikachu now? Spearow, Fearow. Let me double check that one. Oh, so Rattata, Raticate, Spearow, Fearow, Ekans, Arbok, Pikachu, Raichu, Sandshrew, Sandslash, Nidoran, Nidorina, Nidoqueen, Nidoran, Nidorino, Nidoking, Clefairy, Clefable, Vulpix, Ninetales, Jigglypuff, Wigglytuff, Zubat, Golbat, Oddish, Gloom, Vileplume, Paris, Parasect, Venonat, Venomoth, Diglett, Dugtrio, Meowth, Persian. What's after Persian? I'm gonna have to cheat. Okay. Psyduck, Golduck. Okay, so after the cats, we've got 2 ducks. Psyduck, Golduck, and we've got monkeys and dogs. So cats, ducks, monkeys, dogs, and then frog, infants, Poliwags. Okay. So Poliwag, Poliwhirl, Poliwrath. So let me just practice from this page now. Paris, Parasect, Venonat, Venomoth, Diglett, Dugtrio, Meowth, Persian. Oh, this is what I got last time. Ducks, Psyduck, Golduck. After the ducks, it was not the dogs yet. Mankey, Primate, Growlithe, Arcanine. Did I go past that? Oh, yeah. And that's where I go to the frog infants. Poliwag, Poliwhirl, Poliwrath, Abracadabra, Alakazam. All right, so let's just get a kind of an idea of where we're at right now. So we got 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54. Once I get to this page, that'll put us at 63, more than a third of the way through, and we're only 8 minutes in. So that's a pretty good start. So let's practice this one a little bit more. Paris, Parasect, Venonat, Venomoth, Diglett, Dugtrio, Meowth, Persian, Psyduck, Golduck. Why do I always forget after the ducks? Oh yeah, Mankey, Primate, Growlithe, Arcanine, Poliwag, Poliwhirl, Poliwrath. It's about as far as I've gotten. Abracadabra, Alakazam. Those ones are easy. Abracadabra, Alakazam. So after the Polys, we got the Psychics. Abracadabra, Alakazam, Machop, Machoke, Machamp. So we got a bunch of 3 evolutions now. Abracadabra, Alakazam, Machop, Machoke, Machamp, Bellsprout. What were the grass Pokemon from earlier that we were in? Those were, oh yeah, Oddish, Gloom, Vileplume. So we've got Bellsprout, Weeping Bell, Vileplume, Victory Bell, Tentacool, Tentacruel. Okay, let's just start from back from Paris, which is 9, 18, 27, 36, 45. So we'll start at 46. Okay. Paris, Parasect, Venonat, Venomoth, Diglett, Dugtrio, Meowth, Persian, Psyduck, Golduck, Mankey, Primate, Growlithe, Arcanine, Poliwag, Poliwhirl, Poliwrath, Abracadabra, Alakazam, Machop, Machoke, Machamp, Bellsprout, Weeping Bell, Victory Bell. Okay, I think that's as far as we've got. Okay, so we're going to go Tentacool. So after the evolution, we're going to a couple 2 evolutions, 3 evolution, 2 evolution. So we've got Tentacool, Tentacruel, Tentacool, Tentacruel. So we're going from like grass type to water type, then to rock type, then to fire type, then back to water type. I don't know if that's going to help me. Tentacool, Tentacruel, Geodude, Graveler, Golem, Ponyta, Rapidash, Slowpoke, Slowbro, Magnemite, Magneton. Interesting fact, this Machamp is the only holo first edition Pokemon card that I have. I actually have two of them. I've got a graded one also. A lot of people probably know that when the first round of Pokemon cards came out, for some reason the base set holographic Machamps all came out as first edition, even though they technically weren't. So they're actually the most common, from what I understand, holographic first edition original Pokemon cards, which is why so many people have first edition holographic Machamps. Okay, let's make sure I put those in the right spot. I did. Okay. So Abracadabra, Alakazam, Machop, Machoke, Machamp. It's in there somewhere. Okay. Bellsprout, Weeping Bell, Victory Bell, Tentacool, Tentacruel, Geodude, Graveler, Golem, Ponyta, Rapidash, Slowbro, Slowpoke, Magnemite, Magneton. Oh, I thought this was actually going to go to Voltorb, but you'd think Voltorb and Magnemite would be next to each other, but they are not. So Farfetch'd. So we're going from electric to bird. Magneton, Farfetch'd, Doduo, Dodrio, Seal, Dugong, Grimer, Muck, Shelder, Cloyster, Ghastly, Haunter, Gengar. Okay, Magneton, Farfetch'd, Doduo, Dodrio. Okay, Magneton, Farfetch'd, Doduo, Dodrio, Seal, Dugong, Grimer, Muck, Shelder, Cloyster. Wow, sometimes my brain just stops working while I'm memorizing, but I think I can get this still probably before the hour mark. Farfetch'd, Doduo, Dodrio, Seal, Dugong, Grimer, Muck, Shelder, Cloyster, Ghastly, Haunter, Gengar, Onix. So we go Seal, Dugong, Grimer, Muck, Shelder, Cloyster, Ghastly, Haunter, Gengar. Be cool to get to the 100 mark, which is Voltorb, I believe. So after Ghastly, Haunter, Gengar, we've got Onix, Drowsy, Hypno, Onix, Drowsy, Hypno, Krabby, Kingler, and then that would take us to Voltorb, which is Pokemon number 100. I'm almost certain. It usually says on the Pokemon card their number. 104, 103, 102, 101. Yeah, so Voltorb is Pokemon number 100. Okay, so let's go back to where I struggle. We'll start at Paris, number 45. Paris, Parasect, Venonat, Venomoth, Diglett, Dugtrio, Meowth, Persian, Psyduck, Golduck, Mankey, Primeape, Growlithe, Arcanine, Poliwag, Poliwhirl, Poliwrath, Abra. Okay, good. Had to double check on that one. Abracadabra, Alakazam, Machop, Machoke, Machamp, Bellsprout, Weeping Bell, Victory Bell, Tentacool, Tentacruel, Geodude, Graveler, Golem, yep, Ponyta, Rapidash, Slowpoke, Slowbro, Magnemite, Magneton, Farfetch'd, Doduo, Dotrio, Seal, Dugong. Ooh, crap. What's after Dugong? Farfetch'd, Doduo, Dotrio, Seal, Dugong, Grimer, Muck, Shelder, Cloyster, Ghastly, Haunter, Gengar, Onyx. Okay, that's right. Drowsy, Hypno, Krabby, Kingler, Voltorb, Electrode, Execute, Executor, Cubone, Marowak. Yep. Okay. Okay, we're making lots of progress. This would take us past 100 if we could do this in one run. Cubone, Marowak, Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, Lickitung. A lot of these in the later numbers don't have evolve form, so you can't really just cheat and memorize and just move forward with the Pokemon that you know the evolve forms of. So it takes a little bit more memorization. So Cubone, Marowak, Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, Lickitung. Coughing is after Lickitung. So you lick, then you cough. Coughing, wheezing, Rhyhorn, Rhydon, Chansey, Tangela, Kangaskhan, Horsey, Seadra. Okay, so coughing, wheezing, Rhyhorn, Rhydon, Chansey, Tangela, Kangaskhan. Here's another card I can feature really fast for you guys. I actually really like this card. I wish it were in a slightly better condition because it might be worth grading. But it's I think it's in German, Hollow Kangaskhan base, not base set. I guess that's that jungle maybe. Really cool card, but unfortunately, as kids, we don't realize how valuable these cards could be in the future, and we don't take care of them well enough. And so can't grade them, or not worth it, at least not for the amount that they charge me because I don't grade in bulk. All right, so let's go through that really fast again. Scan it with my eyes, see if I can kind of remember. Okay, Voltorb, Electrode, Execute, Executor, Cubone, Marowak, Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, Lickitung, Coughing, Wheezing, Rhyhorn, Rhydon, Chansey, Tangela. Ooh, what's after Tangela? It doesn't have an evolve. Oh, Kangaskhan, yeah, the one I just featured. Let's see. Horsey, Seadra. Ooh, and then it's nice because we got a bunch of water types in a row. Horsey, Seadra, Goldeen, Seeking, Staryu, Starmie, Mr. Mime, then a bunch of the ones that don't have evolve forms again. Hey, we're getting really close, actually, if I can go through all of these. Let's go from Paris again, and then we'll try going from the beginning. Paris, Parasect, Venonat, Venomoth. Oh, man, this stinks. Paris, Parasect, Venonat, Venomoth, Diglett, Dugtrio, Meowth, Persian, Psyduck, Golduck, Mankey, Primate, Growlithe, Arcanine, Poliwag, Poliwhirl, Poliwrath, Magnemite. Ah, crap. Not Magnemite. Poliwag, Poliwhirl, Poliwrath, Abracadabra, Alakazam, Machop, Machoke, Machamp. It's another 3 evolve form one, I'm pretty sure. Machop, Machoke, Machamp. Oh, grass type. Bellsprout, Weeping Bell, Victory Bell. After the grass, we go back to. Okay, I'm going to cheat. Tentacruel. I'm forgetting these ones now. Tentacruel, Geodude, Graveler, Golem, Ponyta, Rapidash, Slowpoke, Slowbro, Magnemite, Magneton, Farfetch'd, Doduo, Dodrio, Seal, Dugong, Grimer, Muck, Shelder, yes, Cloyster, Ghastly, Haunter, Gengar, Onyx, Drowsy, Hypno, Horsey, Seadra. Does this take us to a... No, it's not Horsey Seadra. It's Krabby Kingler. So Drowsy, Hypno. You hypnotize, and then you're a crab. Get hypnotized into being a crab, and then you become king. That doesn't matter. I give all forms are easy. Okay, Drowsy, Hypno. Get hypnotized into being crab. Krabby, Kingler. Then we jump straight to Voltorb. So Horsey and Seadra are like a couple pages farther. Voltorb, Electrode. See, these 2 pages are confusing for me. Voltorb, Electrode, Execute, Executor. Come on, you got this. Voltorb, Electrode, Execute, Executor, Cubone, Marowak, Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, Lickitung, Coughing, Wheezing. I'm going to cheat. Okay. Coughing, Wheezing, Rhyhorn, Rhydon, Chansey, Tangela. Chansey, Tangela, Kangaskhan, Horsey, Seadra. Oh, yeah, it's all fish Pokemon now. The Horsey, Seadra, Goldeen, Seeking, yes. Staryu, Starmie, Mr. Mime, Scyther. Pinsir should come after Scyther, in my opinion, but it doesn't. Scyther, Jinx, Electabuzz, Magmar, Pinsir, Taurus. So Jinx. So Scyther. So it's Staryu, Starmie, Mr. Mime, one of the few cards I never got from the first 151 Pokemon, but I have a sticker in its place. So let's go all the way back. Horsey, Seadra, Goldeen, Seeking, Staryu, Starmie, Mr. Mime, Scyther, Jinx. After Jinx, we're still in those ones that don't have evolved forms. Electabuzz, Magmar, Pinsir, Taurus, Magikarp, Gyarados, or Gyarados, I say Gyarados. Lapras, Ditto, Eevee, Vaporeon, or as mine says, Aqualy, because I guess I have the French version of Vaporeon. Jolteon, Flareon, so you got to go water, electric, fire. Vaporeon, Jolteon, Flareon. Let's just get through these last ones, and then we can start going back through and double memorizing things. Porygon, Ammonite, Amistar, Kabuto, Kabutops, Aerodactyl. So all the fossils right there in a row. Ammonite, Amistar, Kabuto, Kabutops, Aerodactyl, Snorlax. Then we got legendary birds, the dragons, and Mewtwo and Mew. Oh yeah, okay. So yeah, we got this. That would take us straight to 151. So let's try practice the last couple pages again. Eevee, Vaporeon, Jolteon, Flareon. I can't forget Porygon. Well, sounds like, yeah, okay. Flareon, Porygon, Ammonite, Amistar, Kabuto, Kabutops, Aerodactyl, Snorlax. Ooh, I think I know the order. I think it's Articuno. Oh, duh. Uno, Dos, Trace. Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres. Yeah, that's actually an easy one to remember because of that. Dratini, Dragonair, Dragonite, Mewtwo, Mew. Okay, so we're through the first 151 at least one time. Let's see, starting from the beginning, how far I can get. I won't wear my blindfold yet because I'm probably going to have to do a couple of cheat peeks just to make sure that I'm on the right track before I lose count. All right, Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur, Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard, Squirtle, Wartortle, Blastoise, Caterpie, Metapod, Butterfree, Weedle, Kakuna, Beedrill, Pidgey, Pidgeotto, Pidgeot, Rattata, Raticate, Spearow, Fearow, Ekans, Arbok, Pikachu, Raichu, Sandshrew, Sandslash, Oh no. Oh yeah. Nidoran, Nidorina, Nidoqueen, Nidoran, Nidorino, Nidoking, Clefairy, Clefable. There's two random Pokemon in between the Clefairies and the Jigglypuffs. Clefairy, Clefable. I'm gonna pick. Oh yeah. I guess they kind of grouped all the kind of cute Pokemon together. So it's Clefairy, Clefable, Vulpix, Ninetales, Jigglypuff, Wigglytuff, Zubat, Golbat, Oddish, Gloom, Vileplume. Okay, I'm going to redo all that because then it takes us to the Paris Parasect section. All right. We got this. We got this. Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur, Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard, Squirtle, Wartortle, Blastoise, Caterpie, Metapod, Butterfree, Weedle, Kakuna, Beedrill, Pidgey, Pidgeotto, Pidgeot, Rattata, Raticate, Spearow, Fearow, Ekans, Arbok, Pikachu, Raichu, Sandshrew, Sandslash, Nidorino, Nidorina, Nidoqueen, Nidoran, Nidorino, Nidoking, Clefairy, Clefable, Vulpix, Ninetales, Jigglypuff, Wigglytuff, Zubat, Golbat, Oddish, Gloom, Vileplume, Paris, Parasect, Venonat, Venomoth, Diglett, Dugtrio, Meowth, Persian. Yes, I think we're at the ducks now. Psyduck, Golduck, Mankey, Primate, Growlithe, Arcanine. Ooh. Oh, crap. Is it Slowpoke yet? Nope, it's the Polys. Okay. Poliwag, Poliwhirl, Poliwrath. Poliwag, Poliwhirl, Poliwrath. Abracadabra, Alakazam. Machop, Machoke, Machamp, Bellsprout, Weeping Bell, Victory Bell, Tentacool, Tentacruel, Geodude, Graveler. Okay, back to the start. Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur, Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard, Squirtle, Wartortle, Blastoise, Caterpie, Metapod, Butterfree, Weedle, Kakuna, Beedrill, Pidgey, Pidgeotto, Pidgeot, Rattata, Raticate, Spearow, Fearow, Ekans, Arbok, Pikachu, Raichu, Sandshrew, Sandslash, Nidoran, Nidorina, Nidoqueen, Nidoran, Nidorino, Nidoking, Clefairy, Clefable, Vulpix, Ninetales, Jigglypuff, Wigglytuff, Zubat, Golbat, Oddish, Gloom, Vileplume. Looks like we're doing well so far. Okay, this is the part where this is when I really need to focus. We've got Paris, Parasect, Venonat, Venomoth, Diglett, Dugtrio, Meowth, Persian. This is the one I just cheated on. Oh, no, it's not. Psyduck, Golduck, Mankey, Primate, Growlithe, Arcanine, Poliwag, Poliwhirl, Poliwrath, Abracadabra, Alakazam, Machop, Machoke, Machamp, Bellsprout, Weeping Bell, Victory Bell, Tentacool, Tentacruel, Geodude, Graveler, Golem. Ooh, is it Drowsy Hypno? Nope. Ponyta, Rapidash, Slowpoke, Slowbro. Ponyta, Rapidash, Slowpoke, Slowbro, Magnemite. So that's a hard one for me to remember, the jump from Golem to Ponyta. So giant rock into a fire horse. So just imagine a giant rock smashing a fire horse. Okay. Golem, Ponyta, Rapidash, who gets its fire put out by Slowpoke, Slowbro, who gets electrocuted by Magnemite, Magneton. I think we go into birds then, because they zap the ones on both sides of them. So we got Farfetch'd, Doduo, Dodrio. Don't really remember what's here. Oh, yeah. So then the birds will walk over and they'll start pecking at fish, and they'll get a seal, dugong, which is covered in oil because of all of the pollution, which is Grimer and muck, which are also polluting the shelters and the cloisters. Cloister kind of looks like a Ghastly, so it kind of jumps straight into Ghastly after that point. Cloister, Ghastly, Haunter, Gengar, Onyx. They both have like kind of rocky, sharp edges. Ghastly, Haunter, Gengar, Onyx, Drowsy, Hypno, which hypnotizes into being a Crabby, Kingler. What does a Kingler do? It gets electrocuted by a Voltorb. Okay, I think we can make it all the way to 100 now. Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur, Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard, Squirtle, Wartortle, Blastoise, Caterpie, Metapod, Butterfree, Weedle, Kakuna, Beedrill, Pidgey, Pidgeotto, Pidgeot, Rattata, Raticate, Spearow, Fearow, Ekans, Arbok, Pikachu, Raichu, Sandshrew, Sandslash, Nidoran, Nidorina, Nidoqueen, Nidoran, Nidorino, Nidoking, Clefairy, Clefable, Vulpix, Ninetales, Jigglypuff, Wigglytuff. Oh, no. This can't be happening. After Wigglytuff, we've got Zubat, Golbat. I should try to make something to help me remember the transition from Wigglytuff to Zubat. Okay, Jigglypuff, Wigglytuff, Zubat, Golbat, Oddish, Gloom, Vileplume, Paris, Parasect, Venonat, Venomoth, Diglett, Dugtrio, Meowth, Persian, Psyduck, Golduck, Mankey, Primeape, Growlithe, Arcanine, this is the one that I got stuck on a little while ago and I had to cheat. Growlithe, Arcanine, Poliwag, Poliwhirl, Poliwrath, Abra, Kadabra, Alakazam, Machop, Machoke, Machamp, Bellsprout, Weeping Bell, Victory Bell, Tentacool, Geodude, Graveler, Golem. Remember the rock falling and smashing a fire horse. Ponyta, Rapidash, which is put out by Slowpoke, Slowbro, which is electrocuted by Magnemite. Magneton, which proceeds to then electrocute some birds, I believe. So it's Farfetch'd, Dodrio, which pecks at the water and gets a seal. Dugong, which is covered in pollution. A Grimer, Muck, which also pollutes the shelter and cloister, which basically looks like a Ghastly. Haunter, Gengar, which is spiky like Onyx, which I don't know if we made a connecting point for Onyx in the next Pokemon, but after Onyx, I think it's a 3 evolved form Pokemon. Oh, wait. It's not. It's a 2. Onyx, let's say you get hit in the head with an Onyx rock, so you become drowsy. Hypno hypnotizes you into a Crabby. Kingler, which is electrocuted by a Voltorb Electrode. Executor, Cubone, Marowak. This is where it gets dicey. Oh yeah, then we come into single evolved forms. So let's make some connecting points for this one. Marowak. Throws a bone, but it gets kicked by Hitmonlee, who is fighting Hitmonchan. Lickitung, we already connected with the stick out your tongue and you're coughing and you're wheezing. And then you got to get to a hospital, so you ride on. Rhydon. And you got there late, so you're taking a chance. Chansey, Tangela, because you got tangled up on the way. Kangaskhan, because you got tangled up in a fight with Kangaskhan on your horsey. But then you got to the water to escape with your horsey. Seadra, Golding, Seeking. I think there's 2 more water Pokemon after Golding, Seeking. Yep, Staryu, Starmie, Mr. Mime, Scyther, which is not followed by Pinsir. It's actually followed by Jinx, which should be next to Mr. Mime, because I feel like Mr. Mime and Jinx should date, because they're both kind of weird mime things. So Mr. Mime, Scyther, Jinx. Electabuzz, Magmar, Pinsir. Oh man, we're getting so close here. Oh, we're still in single evolve forms. Pinsir, Taurus. So what does a Pinsir do? It pinches a bull, which is Taurus. And the bull runs into the water also. So the Magikarp, Gyarados, which it's also in there with the other lake monster, Lapras, which is actually a Ditto. The Lapras is just a Ditto because we know that the Loch Ness Sea monster doesn't exist, and Ditto does exist. Ditto, which then forms into Ditto, Eevee, Vaporeon, Jolteon, Flareon. I think we get, Porygon. Porygon before we get to the fossils. Porygon. Actually, have a mysterious fossil card as a placeholder, but that's not technically a Pokemon. So Flareon, Porygon. Then we're going to go Ammonite, Amistar, Kabuto, Kabutops, Aerodactyl, Snorlax, Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, Dratini, Dragonair, Dragonite, Mewtwo, Mew. Sweet. Okay, that's 151. Let's go through it one more time, and then I'm going to, if I can get through it, I'll do it with the blindfold as evidence that I am not cheating. Although I don't know why I would cheat for 37 minutes pretending that I'm memorizing things, so I'm not actually doing it. But you never know. It's YouTube. Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur, Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard, Squirtle, Wartortle, Blastoise, Caterpie, Metapod, Butterfree, Weedle, Kakuna, Beedrill, Pidgey, Pidgeotto, Pidgeot, Rattata, Raticate, Spearow, Fearow, Ekans, Arbok, Pikachu, Raichu, Sandshrew, Sandslash, Nidoran, Nidorina, Nidoqueen, Nidoran, Nidorino, Nidoking, Clefairy, Clefable, Vulpix, Ninetales, Jigglypuff, Wigglytuff, Zubat, Golbat, Oddish, Gloom, Vileplume, Paris, Parasect, Venonat, Venomoth, Diglett, Dugtrio, Meowth, Persian, Psyduck, Golduck, Mankey, Primate, Growlithe, Arcanine. Ooh, no. We're not getting stuck here. Growlithe, Arcanine. I really need to come up with a connecting point for Arcanine. I guess his fire is put out by Poliwag. Might be hard to remember. He wags his tail. Arcanine wags his tail. Poliwag, Poliwhirl, Poliwrath. Please tell me it's Abra. Okay, thank you. Okay. Abra, Kadabra, Alakazam, Machop, Machoke, Machamp, Bellsprout, Weeping Bell, Victory Bell, which is poisoned by Tentacool, Tentacruel, Geodude, Graveler, Golem, Ponyta, Rapidash, which, because the rock falls on the Ponyta, the Rapidash, I believe it gets doused by Slowbro, which is electrocuted by a Magnemite. Correct. Magneton, which also electrocutes the next Pokemon, because they're birds, which is Farfetch'd, Doduo, Dotrio, which pecks the water, gets a seal, Dugong, which is covered in pollution, Grimer, Muck, which also pollutes, Sheltercloister, which looks like Ghastly, Haunter, Gengar, which is spiky like Onyx, which then proceeds to, doesn't the Onyx fall on something? No, it hits someone in the head, makes them drowsy. Hypnotized into being a Krabby. Kingler, which now I think we're just in, no, we're not. Nope, that would have been dangerous to say. Kingler, We're not quite to the water Pokemon section. Krabby Kingler. Oh, gets electrocuted. That means we're at 100 exactly. So Voltorb, Electrode, which are basically just eggs. Little circular eggs are just not in a group. So Kingler gets Kingler, and also King Lear gets electrocuted by a Voltorb. Electrode is basically a bunch of little executes. Executor, which when it dies, it leaves a bunch of bones for Cubone. Marowak, which throws its bone, which is kicked by Hitmonlee, who's fighting a Hitmonchan. Licky Tongue, stick out your tongue, you start coughing and wheezing. If you start coughing and wheezing, then you should go to by riding on something, Rhyhorn ride on to the hospital, taking a Chansey, getting tangled up with a Kangaskhan, but you get on your horsey, Seadra in the water to escape, which gives you Golding, Seeking, Staryu, Starmie, Mr. Mime, the Pokemon card I don't have, Scyther, Jinx, Electabuzz, Magmar, Pinsir. Ooh, you're pinching a bull, Taurus, which jumps into the water to escape, Magikarp, Gyarados, which is also a sea creature, like Lapras, which is actually not a real Pokemon because it's just a Ditto. And then Eevee, Vaporeon, Jolteon, Flareon, Porygon, Ammonite, Amistar, Kabuto, Kabutops, Aerodactyl, Snorlax, Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, Dratini, Dragonair, Dragonite, Mewtwo, Mew. Got it. Okay, sweet. I think that's all 151. Time for the blindfold. I'll turn these pages just so I can make sure that I'm kind of going on at the right pace. I guess in the comment section, if anyone ever comes to watch this, because so far it's only had 3 views, and I think only one person actually stayed for more than like 20 seconds. And then thumbed up, give it a thumb up. Thanks for that thumb up. I'll take what I can get. But yeah, let's just go through this and see how far I can get. Maybe in the future, if people want, you can put in the comment section. I can try to do a speed run and try to say all 150 Pokemon in under, I don't know, 2 minutes, minute 30 second, a minute maybe. But we'll try that in the future. Okay. Bulbasaur. Make sure it's covering my eyes. Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur, Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard, Squirtle, Wartortle, Blastoise, Caterpie, Metapod, Butterfree, Weedle, Kakuna, Beedrill, Pidgey, Pidgeotto, Pidgeot, Rattata, Raticate, Spearow, Fearow, Ekans, Arbok, Pikachu, Raichu, Sandshrew, Sandslash, Nidoran, Nidorina, Nidoqueen, Nidoran, Nidorino, Nidoking, Clefairy, Clefable, Vulpix, Ninetales, Jigglypuff, Wigglytuff, Zubat, Golbat, Oddish, Gloom, Vileplume, Paris, Parasect, Venonat, Venomoth, Diglett, Dugtrio, Meowth, Persian, Golduck, Psyduck, Mankey, Primate, Growlithe, Arcanine, Poliwag, Poliwhirl, Poliwrath, Abracadabra, Alakazam, Machop, Machoke, Machamp, Bellsprout, Weeping Bell, Victory Bell, Tentacool, Tentacruel, Geodude, Graveler, Golem, Ponyta, Rapidash, Slowpoke, Slowbro, Magnemite, Magneton, Farfetch'd, Dodrio, Seal, Dugong, Grimer, Muck, Shelter, Cloyster, Ghastly, Haunter, Gengar, Onyx, Drowsy, Hypno, Krabby, Kingler, Voltorb, Electrode, Executor, Cubone, Marowak, Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, Lickitung, Coughing, Wheezing, Rhyhorn, Rhydon, Chansey, Tangela, Kangaskhan, Horsey, Seadra, Goldeen, Seeking, Staryu, Starmie, Mr. Mime, Scyther, Jinx, Electabuzz, Magmar, Pinsir, Tauros, Magikarp, Gyarados, Lapras, Ditto, Eevee, Vaporeon, Jolteon, Flareon, Porygon, Ammonite, Amistar, Kabuto, Kabutops, Aerodactyl, Snorlax, Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, Dratini, Dragonair, Dragonite, Mewtwo, Mew. Oh, sweet. Perfect. We're on the exact right page that we should be on. That's all 151 Pokemon memorized in about 45 minutes. If this content actually is valued by viewers at some point, maybe I'd consider doing another challenge where, I do the next 100 Pokemon, and then eventually 250, 450, or 350 after that, and maybe work my way up to 1,080 or whatever Pokemon that exists now. Just let me know in the comments, people who are watching this after the fact, if you'd like me to attempt another challenge like that and you enjoy it. So far, it's probably going to be a no. 3 views, 1 like, maybe not worth it for people. But yeah, thanks again for the people that did stop in for about 5 seconds and the 1 like from whoever that guy was. Hope those 3 people enjoyed their 10 seconds of viewing time. Until next time, hopefully I'll see you guys in 2 weeks when we can do, once again, the opening of this Elite Trainer box as a celebration for reaching the 1,000 subscriber mark. Thanks for all your support, and I'll see you guys later.